better here than... that's an everyone and their mom is an expression. It just means that a lot of people have played it. Paper Mario is actually probably going to break my rules of playing not known games, considering that there's a sizable amount of people that have played Paper Mario. But it'll probably be a nice change from after we finish Shenzhen 2. Because that game is probably going to be pretty depressing at certain points and very serious. Though not without comedy, which is more of a staple. And that's a staple of the series as a whole. Very different from... It'll be very different from any JRPG you probably have played. Oh. More bushes. And this game also is very stingy about not letting you have invincibility after a fight. Unless you've run away. So it's actually very kind about that stuff. The max skip? Oh, I see. The glitch that allows you to skip Mac the knife. I haven't tried doing anything like that. I mostly played it for fun. I think the last time I played it was... Yeah, I played it on the Wii's Virtual Console. Though after that, I now have a copy of it again. So I could play on the Super Nintendo at any point in time I wanted. But I won't. But, it's not huge on my list of replays for now, because I played it too much. Ooh, she's gonna take a blow for that one. Oh, she lost no HP because her... Let's speed it up. Skipping Mac is the best feeling ever. Mac the Big Knife is one of the bosses in Mario RPG. He's very early on in the game. Actually, he gave me a lot of trouble when I was first playing, because I didn't understand the concept of leveling. So I skipped all the enemies like all other Mario games, and then I got my butt kicked because I didn't know that you had to fight. That levels were important. So now I know. Yeah, not getting experience really makes it hard. So Zelda is actually doing what I did as a kid. Intentionally. So that makes the game harder, because normally the game is very, very easy. It's one of the easiest RPGs you could play. Oops. So he's doing something very special. It's kind of like a special run. I think Paper Mario is also supposed to be pretty easy too. I'm going to be playing that later though. Probably not. We probably won't get to Paper Mario or Palette by this year, I think. I think Shenzhen 2 will take until next year to beat, which is okay. I mean, unless I get phenomenally faster, but I believe the game Shenzhen 2 should be about the same length as the previous game, as Shenzhen 1. Yeah, I've always been a grinder. Yeah, so Tiger is Oh, if you can't perfect guard, then low percent is impossible. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that's the only way that's feasible. Yes, casually is very easy. It's pretty easy. I'm getting slaughtered. Oh wow. Yep. You basically, so yeah, that's a pretty rough, because you have to know the pattern of every enemy you run into, and so it's kind of like you need to be prepared. I really hate grinding, or I hate long amounts of grinding. Like if I'm forced to grind for about 2 hours just to get past a certain place, that really bothers me. I find that, I think for me a good game is one where you can grind, but you don't have to. That's what I like the most. if it's paced enough that you can win without having to grind more than like 5 or 10 minutes. I also, yeah. Oh, I didn't do... You notice in my playthroughs for Shenzhen that you don't need to grind in Shenzhen though. The game forces you to grind by sheer amount of encounters, so you can't even avoid it. Anyway, I try and avoid grinding in games too, especially for streams. They're not very fun to watch. Like, this is... Like, if I'm exploring, that's okay. I actually find, like, if I'm kind of fighting lots of enemies to explore, I actually like that more. What I don't like is, like, running around on the same grid over and over again. That really, really bothers me. Like, that makes me say that your game was poorly paced. And it's like... And it's, at this point in time, it should not be... You should not be required to grind. You can grind if you want to, but you don't have to. That's what I'm more looking for. Lagoon? I haven't played Lagoon before. Oh my gosh. Well, at least she's immune to all status ailments, so... Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Did you not oh, right, you didn't watch the playthrough, so you didn't know how bad... how much the enemy encounters were gonna be. Anyway, we made it roughly in good shape. More like we didn't, but... So what's Lagoon anyway? I have never heard of the game before until you mentioned it. Heal everyone and their mom. We're gonna save. It's terrible. Oh yeah, I actually deliberately... I try to avoid some enemies, but generally I fought most of them. If you've noticed, if you watched the... It's so terrible it becomes hilariously bad and tolerable. Is it an RPG or some other kind of game? Oh well, anyway, we're finally out of the dungeon. Oh man. Finally, we're done. We're gonna save out here. Oh, okay, I think I can play for about half an hour more. And so we can move on to a little we can see a little bit of the story that's coming up. Oh, it's more like Zelda. Oh, the music's nice here, too. A butter knife. Oh my gosh. That sucks. Gonna save on top here. So here we are in Pao, which is a village on the prairie. Let's talk to this man. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's see, what does this say? You shouldn't be here! Our village is being overrun by a horrible disease! Leave while you still can! Sorry, pal, but we're not gonna leave just because everyone in Pao is catching a cold! Huh. Is there a goddess statue somewhere in this village? Here it is. Okay, good. Where you run through... Zelda game where you run through grass with a knife. Well, I mean... I guess you could be talking about Link to the Past. Which allows you to do that dash move that cuts through grass. The other thing I was thinking about, like, after... I hope someone in the party gets sick. Why would you do that? Okay, what is this? Nobody here. Short sword. Let me talk to this. Wait, isn't this the... Oh, please wake up, my love. I can't exist without your sweet touch. Oh, the pain. Huh. That's a debilitating disease you got here. Squeak. Slam. Creak. Slam. Oh, I see. She's pulling a... There are so many sick people in the village. There aren't enough blankets for them all. That's why we're working so fast to make more. The people of Pao have always had a special relationship with the wild horses of the prairie. I'm using strands of horsehair to make this blanket. Some of us like to say that we need the horses like fish need water. Or to use my own analogy, like Null needs fish. Fish isn't the only thing I eat, Jessica. It's just my favorite thing. What do you have to say, this other person? Everyone of the prairie tribe is trained from birth to fight despite their gender. One of our best warriors is Fresca. She's as strong as she is beautiful. I'll always fondly remember when she broke my hand in the sparring match. Oh my god. Strong and beautiful, huh? Strong and beautiful, huh? Hey, I guess I should be happy with 1 out of 2. Don't worry, Kyle. We'll figure out a way to make you strong. Oh, you, Kyle. If Panda wins it while I'm dead, I don't get any extra defensive equipment until past the halfway point, so I die in 3 to 4 hits until anything until then. Oh, that's for... That's for the game. Or not, it's not for Mario RPG, right? Oh. Is this man feeling alright? I can't really tell. He doesn't look good to me, Mia. Perhaps we should come back and check on him later. Huh, you don't get any invincibility frames. Oh boy, this is very bad. Never seen you around these parts. Not liking strangers. Never have. Thinking you should get out of here. Telling you to hold on. Wondering if you're with the Magic Emperor. Waiting for an answer. We despise the Magic Emperor. We're fighting against him. Not working for him. Side quest? No, okay. No, for Lagoon. Oh, I see. No invincibility frames. I love that. I don't know what to do. My poor child's fever isn't going down. Here, let me take a look. Oh, she's burning up. I've never felt a fever so strong, Alex. I don't think this is just a normal illness. Something else is involved. Mommy, brother, I'm hot. It hurts. A pretty lady will be kidnapped by a man in big armor. You don't think she's talking about Luna, do you? I'm done with it for good. Good. Don't play bad games. There's enough bad games in this world as it is. I'm not sure why I'm saving here, but why not? I didn't do anything special, so I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh well, whatever. This place is very nice. What? Black Dragon? I don't know anything about it, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway. Now go away and leave me be. Quite an unpleasant attitude you've got there, old man. I'll go into that one last. Excuse me. We lead a nomadic life here in the prairie. Whenever our animals have finished grazing the area around our village, we pack up and move on. Pal never stays in one place for more than a few weeks at a time. Hey, that sounds kind of fun! A village that keeps moving. The medicine I made for the village isn't helping anyone, but if you want to buy some anyway, go right ahead. Oh, why, thank you, sir. Maybe we'll buy some, could buy some starlights, but I haven't used any. Well, I don't know. Could buy 1 or 2. And some of this.